If you're over the age of 30, then you probably understand how the Pathfinder got its name. It was a rugged, body-on-frame SUV that could go pretty much anywhere. Now times have changed, and according to Nissan, so have consumers, which is why they decided to soften it up, basing it on the same platform as the Nissan Altima, Maxima, and even their Quest minivan. But Nissan wants us to believe that the current Pathfinder is just as capable in the ways that consumers will truly use the crossover. And we're here to find out if that's so. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and today we're going to take a look at the 2015 Nissan Pathfinder SV four-wheel drive. With an all-new redesign just 2 years prior, our 2015 Arctic Blue Metallic Nissan Pathfinder SV 4x4 is a frugally featured crossover with all the capability that Nissan believes its consumers need. Where the early gens were off-road rugged inside and out, today's Pathfinder is much more at home, chauffeuring its occupants on softer terrain to two-story lodges in the mountains than to tents in the outback. The SV trim afforded us 18-inch wheels wrapped in Toyo A25 open country tires, roof rails, Nissan Intelligent Key, Bluetooth phone connectivity, 7-inch color display, rear view monitor with rear sonar system, and tri-zone climate control. For those of you with car seats, there's the amazingly useful EasyFlex seating system and push-button start. The sole option added to our tester was carpeted floor mats. Total M.S.R.P is $35,570. Without spending too much time on exterior design, you can see the front end of this Nissan Pathfinder has the strong family traits. And quite frankly, about the only thing that is missing are a set of LED daytime running lights. Unfortunately, we need to step up to the SL or Platinum trim levels to get a power liftgate. But once open, you get 16 cubic feet behind the third row, and there's even some underfloor storage also. As you can see, it takes little effort to reconfigure the third row. Fold that down, and you get from 42.4 to 47.8 cubic feet thanks to the sliding second row. And with that row stowed, you get a total of 79.8 cubic feet of cargo space. Powering this 2015 Pathfinder is a 3.5-liter V6 engine that makes 260 horsepower, 240 pound-feet of torque, and has made it to an Xtronic continuously variable transmission. Our tester has intuitive four-wheel drive with selectable two-wheel drive, auto, and four-wheel drive lock modes. The crossover also has hill start assist and hill descent control, and has a towing capacity of up to 5,000 pounds. EPA estimated fuel economy is rated at 19 miles per gallon city, 26 miles per gallon highway, with a combined rating of 22 miles per gallon. AutoAcademics saw an average of 22.5 miles per gallon during testing on regular fuel. Climbing into the third row is now easier when car seats are installed. And once back here, you'll find the seating position a little low, yet still comfortable, with air conditioning vents and plenty of cup holders too. Without running boards, the step-in height is pretty high for small children. Yet, the second row is still where most passengers will want to be, with the aforementioned sliding seats and third row climate control. Climbing into the driver's seat, you'll find that the SV trim package provides most things that you need. However, eschews some that you want. The design is attractive, but the faux Alcantara coverings do not appear to wear very well. The four-wheel drive controls are readily accessible and easy to use. And there's Bluetooth for your phone. Just don't expect to stream any audio from it. That's for SL and Platinum buyers only. So now it's time to take her out and see how she drives. Once you first start driving this 2015 Nissan Pathfinder, one of the first things that you start to notice is the suspension. and it's actually rather firm, but not necessarily in a bad way. It's just noticeably firm for a crossover vehicle. The 3.5-liter V6 engine in this Pathfinder makes decent power at 260 horsepower and 240 pound-feet of torque. The continuously variable transmission that is mated to it, unfortunately, it doesn't have the crisp artificial shift points like some other Nissans do, so it does feel a little bit sluggish and can drone a bit when you do get on the gas. The front seats feel pretty good, but that's only now that I've driven the vehicle for a little while. When I first got in this Pathfinder, I felt like it could use a little extra lumbar support for my lower back, but again, now that I've driven it for a little while, it feels a little bit better. And one thing that you do notice when you're driving in this vehicle is that there is plenty of space. The seats are wide, yet there is support up high for your back. And in the second row, as I showed you earlier, there's decent room back there too. The ride is pretty quiet with only minimal wind noise that comes into the cabin here, and that's primarily because of these larger mirrors on the sides of the vehicle. But they're a plus because they allow you to see pretty good the things that are going on behind you. The layout in this vehicle is nice, and it does give you the features that you need. However, if you are accustomed to some of the other fancier points such as rear cross traffic alert and navigation and, again, streaming audio from your phone, well, you're gonna have to upgrade to an SL or a Platinum package to get one of those. And that's because all of those seem to be bundled in with the optional Bose stereo that's only available on those packages. This more standard stereo, well, you get a nice size screen, but the resolution, it leaves a little to be desired, and you have to control everything from the central knob or dial there on the dash. It is nice that for around $36,000, you can get a pretty decently capable SUV that can carry 7 passengers and has 4-wheel drive as well.
And speaking of 4-wheel drive, we did try this Pathfinder out in a few locations off the beaten path. From our usual service trails to the scenic winding roads in the Great Smoky Mountains, the Pathfinder handled the mud, ruts, and steep grades with nary a concern. Just as Nissan said it would.
So there you have it, guys, the 2015 Nissan Pathfinder SV with 4-wheel drive. It's got decent towing capability, decent soft-roading capability with its 4-wheel drive system, and it can carry up to 7 passengers. I guess the Pathfinder does offer what most consumers need today. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.